Hello and welcome to CARPologyTV. My name is Lewis Poulter and I'm the content creator at Carpology, and this is the first instalment of a new series of vlogs that I'm making. It's going to give you guys a behind the scenes look at Carpology and what I get up to throughout the month. So, January was supposed to be quite an easy month for me work-wise, but it's probably turned out to be the busiest month I've had at Carpology since joining back in August. I went back to work on the 3rd of January, and then by the 5th, after a few phone calls from the guys in the office, it basically meant I was going to be working every day up until the 28th. So whilst waiting for bits to turn up from the advertiser to crack on with the video quota and the magazine quote for the month, I decided to edit up Carp pictures in session piece. The print deadline was for the 10th, and then the video deadline was for the 16th. But I've been booked away to be with Hassan from the 13th to the 15th, then in the office from the 16th until the 24th. So after working a weekend and doing a few late nights, I managed to get everything completed, including an extralogy fix, just before going off with Hassan to Linear. Going out of Hassan's a real highlight of the month. He's great to work with and a real professional.
I've got to come across professional. Carpy zone, carpy zone, carpy zone.
But sadly on the Sunday I was absolutely chucking it down, so I didn't manage to get all the cutaways we needed to get done. But I'm back out with him early March. So I'm really looking forward to that, and also the other projects that we've got lined up for the spring and summer. I left Hassan to go home and edit up the last of the videos that needed to be handed in the following day. But then I needed the pack to be away from home again for another 9 nights in the office doing stuff like this. Fortunately, it didn't take as long as I thought it would. So after 19 days straight, I actually got my first day off and headed off to Lincoln to go see the other half. I was then due to be in Shropshire with Mark Pictures shooting the first feature of a new series he's starting with us. But sadly, with a lot of places freezing over, we decided to delay it now until the April issue. With Mark's feature cancelled, what I did was I headed for home and basically just sorted through everything that had arrived while I'd been gone. I get an awful lot of posts come from advertisers, so being away for that length of time, as you can imagine, stuff got built up and just got left and left and left when I got home. And, well, there was an awful lot of it this month.
Baseline.
So what I'd like to do is do a little bit of a giveaway. All you've got to do to enter is basically share this video and you'll be in with a chance to win in this little selection of stuff that I've got spare. So question time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to answer a handful of questions that I get asked on a regular basis or that you guys can comment in the section below. I'd have to say, in terms of ology fixes, it's a toss-up between the Christ and Bogey video, just purely based on the response it got on Facebook. I think it got over 280,000 views. Or the Nutella French toast video, purely based on the fact that it was awfully late when I filmed it. It was 2 o'clock in the morning. I'd got out of bed to do it, and it was just it come together so well, and it was a nice midnight snack. In terms of hardware review videos, I'd have to say my favourite would have to be the Sonic bed chair and thermal cover. It it was whilst I was out on the bank with Dan Whitford on Farlows. Dan's a good mate of mine, and it was great fun being out on the bank with him and shooting that. And yeah, it was just a genuinely great product and well worth a look at if you're in the market for a thermal cover. In terms of in-session pieces, it's definitely a toss-up between either the piece I shot down at Ashmead on otters, or the in-session piece with Carl. Carl's a good mate of mine, and it was great to see him catch fish for the camera. He's very good in front of it, and I'm looking forward to doing more pieces with him in terms of long distance fishing in the coming months. But the otter piece was definitely an eye-opener for me. It was great to watch, and I'm looking forward to, over the next few months, being in regular contact with the guys, Dave Webb, Josh Faulkner and Mark Wasingham, to go out and film the progression that team is making to deal with the issue. So those for me are my favourite videos. So what's coming? There's going to be more ology fixes, more how-to videos, more Hassan reviews and in-session pieces. We're going to go behind the scenes to bait factories and tackle companies. There's going to be longer interview pieces with anglers. Below the Surface is coming back in the spring. And if half the ideas that we have come into practice, then it's going to be an incredible 2017. And that brings us to the end of the first vlog for Carpology. I hope you've enjoyed it, and fingers crossed that February is going to be a little bit quieter.